You're watching GTV. And now, before we head over to Children's GTV, I'd like to say, from me, George, working at GTV, I'd like to say a very happy Christmas. So now we begin by unwrapping a bumper package of programmes for our younger viewers. And here's your presenter first thing this morning, and it's George Brind. Well, let's hope that Robin will have a good Christmas as much as I will.
Merry Christmas everybody, and welcome to this special edition of Children's GTV. My name's George Brind and I will be your presenter throughout the morning, and to celebrate this special occasion, in this case Christmas, we are going to be having quite a lot of festive related episodes of all your favourite programmes. In 25 minutes, Thomas the Tank Engine is going to be making some sort of a special delivery, but whether or not that is going to go well, you'll have to see when you finally see the episode. But first, we have Postman Pat, in which he's a little concerned over the weather. He thinks it might snow, but will it? Well, you'll see in the episode itself. Enjoy Postman Pat.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure. There'll be knock, ring, letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat.
In 5 minutes, Paddington is going to be celebrating some form of Christmas occasion or another, but first we have Thomas, who has to make a special delivery. But how easy is it going to be in such awful snowy weather? Well, you'll see for yourself. This is Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. In 5 minutes, Noddy is going to be meeting a certain icon of Christmas time, but first we have Paddington's Christmas.
Paddington's first Christmas with the Browns was a day to remember. The night before, on Mrs. Bird's instructions, he'd hung a pillowcase on the end of his bed, and next morning he found to his surprise that it was full of parcels. Paddington liked parcels, and he lost no time in opening them. There was a chemistry outfit. True already.
In half an hour, we go over to Old Bear Stories with the tale of Jolly Snow. But first of all, Noddy, in Noddy's Toyland Adventures, is going to meet a certain Christmas icon. But who is it? Is it Father Christmas? Is it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Is it even one of his little helpers, even? Well, you'll see for yourself. This is Noddy's Toyland Adventures.
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. What tomorrow brings for Noddy, Noddy, Noddy.
In 10 minutes' time, Fireman Sam and his fire brigade in Pontypandy have to deal with some snowy weather themselves. But speaking of snow, we have Old Bear, and it's the tale of Jolly Snow.
Please read us a story, Old Bear. We'll all gather round. dear old bear, sit in your favourite chair. We'll sit all around dear old bear.
In 20 minutes' time, the Chuckle Brothers are going to be involved in some sort of festive mishaps of their own. But now, on Children's GTV, we have Fireman Sam, in which he and the Pontypandy Fire Brigade have to deal with some snow business. In a quarter of an hour, Sooty and his friends are going to be having some sort of like Christmas celebrations themselves. And it's going to be a very busy Christmas, I can guarantee you that. But our next programme here has a little bit more of a messy Christmas, involving none other than those two catastrophe-prone brothers from Rotherham themselves, Paul and Barry Chuckle. And yeah, you guessed it, it's time for the Chuckle Brothers, it's time for Chuckle Vision. To me, to you, to me, to you.
To me, to you, and Merry Christmas, everyone!
Yeah, Merry Christmas, and enjoy Chuckle Vision.
I know, but our working on this machine of mine is going to revolutionise.
I don't know. What's my line?
I know that better than yes.
It's gone very well till then,
And our final programme for this Christmas morning on Children's GTV is The Sooty Show, in which Sooty and his friends are going to be having a busy Christmas. Well, sadly that is all the time we have for this morning's block of Christmas programmes on Children's GTV. We nevertheless hope you enjoyed them, and be sure to look out for more festive programmes coming this afternoon, with none other than George Buxton as your presenter. And so, well, it's goodbye from me, and a very happy Christmas to all of you. Goodbye.
Yeah, and Merry Christmas from the directors.